Hello everyone, I'm Nate and welcome to the channel. Today we are reviewing a yo-yo from a company, a returning company. You might remember Circle City YoYos from a few years back. Well, they put their company on hiatus for a while. It didn't seem like there was going to be anything else coming from them, maybe ever again, but here we are. Here we have the Odium. So we're going to review the Odium today. Let's talk about it. All right, first thing, a couple things about this yo-yo just kind of off the bat that you might want to know about. What I loved about Circle City's sort of take on yo-yo design and presentation and all that is how many people they oftentimes involved in the process. From the string to the bags that they use, to the design, to the stickers, to, I mean, you name it, even the CAD work and all that. They really involved quite a few people in the process, and the Odium is no different than that, so it very much has the spirit of Circle City behind it, even though they've been on hiatus for a while. So like I said, it's called the Odium. This is the signature yo-yo from Cody Deals. He was on LumaFusion Strings. This is Circle City's first collaboration with any creator like that, and so they're very excited to have him on the team. The colorway here that you see is their Rancor. So if you're familiar with some metal albums, you might like these a lot. The colorway on this one for the Rancor was inspired by the album cover of Master of Puppets from Metallica. Like I said, a lot of collaboration into this yo-yo, so really cool to see so many different people coming in. And if you don't know Brad, the owner of the company, he's a rad dude as well. Very, very personable and approachable. If you ever see him at a contest, definitely go say hi. Let's talk about the design of the yo-yo itself and kind of what we have going on. This one's a little tough to put into a shape category. I would say that it's V shape, but also a hybrid like W shape. So you have those wings that kind of curve off like you would have on a wedge shape, which I really like wedge shapes. I don't see too many of them. And you have that V shape, but then you have sort of a step that's right there as well into the gap. So really just nice lines on this yo-yo, just very elegant. I really like the approach to design there. Again, it's going to open up like a V-shaped yo-yo, but in the hand and on a catch, it's going to feel a little bit more like a nice, well-rounded W shape. And then flipping to the caps here, we do have a very prominent finger spin hub there, and then around there we have kind of these, like a little bit of a lip there, a little bit of an edge, which really is going to help aid, kind of guide your finger into that and make sure that you get a nice centered finger spin. On here we have just very simple laser engravings. We have the marking here for the actual Odium, and then we have Cody's signature here on the other side. It's a really unique shape, and I like the approach to this. Really clean lines, really like it a lot. Let's go ahead and actually play it and see how it plays on the strings. So it has been a 3-year hiatus, and so this would technically be their 5th year anniversary, right? That's kind of how they're looking at it. So it's a really good starting point to come back into it. I'm very excited again to see Circle City. It's always really exciting to see, you know, you've not really lost the passion for what you're wanting to do in the first place, right? And I'm glad to see that they've come out with a really, really rad yo-yo here with the Odium. As far as play, it's got a very, like, you know, I know we use a lot of these terms like solid and so on, but that's kind of what I'm feeling. Very commanding. The weight is, it's really kind of just a nice middle weight as far as, you know, it doesn't feel like necessarily too light or too floaty. You definitely feel where it's going. Very commanding as far as that. It's got a very competitive gap. We talked about a little bit on the string section, that step there, that's going to really help with a lot of gap wraps and multiple wraps and all that kind of stuff. Really nice feel on the string there. So this is going to be very much in that competitive sort of side of things. I would say it's probably like 80% competitive, but it's also really comfortable in the hand. Talked about that sort of W shape that kind of wings out a little bit. It's not just a V shape. If it was just maybe a V shape, it might not be as comfortable and may push a little bit more towards competition, but I really like the feel in the hand on this. Those rounded edges feel really nice on the catch. The blast on this is pretty solid, like I said. It locks in there pretty well. Finger spins are really solid on that. I actually missed that initially, and it was not too bad to kind of pop it back in. And so if you miss that first initial finger spin, you should have no problem getting back to where you need to. Yep, the IRG is really easy to hit. I'm really happy with the Odium. I think it's a great yo-yo to return on for Circle City yo-yos. You know, whenever you're returning, and maybe there's some people that don't remember you because they weren't with you on your original journey. You really want something that's gonna like have a punch to it. And I think the Odium is a fantastic display of that. I love the shape of it. I think it's really unique. I love those clean lines. The play on it is really nice too. It's really solid. It's not pushing maybe one way or another. Alright, that's going to do it for now. If you like this kind of content, make sure you like, subscribe, and all that. That's going to do it for now for the Odium. See you in the next one. Later.